Hi everyone. Let's go through the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program because the requirements are recently updated. So I would like to go through with you if you are not sure or how to where to start. Okay, so I go to the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot Program, and then usually this one is not yet updated a few weeks ago, and I log into this page and it is updated. So let's click on the meet the requirements, and then you will see the eligibility criteria. So it say number one is recommendation from the designated community. You must get a recommendation from one of the community participating in the pilot. I think that is the how to say you have to have the recommendation from one of the community you want to apply. So this one I'm not really sure because it's never mentioned clearly. And let's go to the next one. It's a work experience. You need 1 year continuous work experience. I think those kind of thing is easy to read. I think you can just read it yourself. You need to have work experience that is related to the job title you want to apply. At least 1 year in the past 3 years. Okay, and then for the job offer, you need to have a full-time job offer, and also I think it should be related to your education and also your work experience in your country, and it must be paid according to the job band minimum wages. So it cannot be lower pay. It can be overpay, but it cannot be lower pay. For the skills level, if you are not sure what skill and what NOC code you belong to, let me give you example. Go to this page, find your NOC. If you are a restaurant manager, you belong to 0, skill level 0. If you are doctor, dentist, architect, anything that that you have a degree, I think this one also apply to nurses, pharmacists, all the healthcare professional. I think all are included here. It doesn't matter only if you don't have to be doctor, dentist, or architect. Anything I think related to the healthcare and you have a degree, I think you belong to the skill level A. For skill level B, technical job and skill trade is that usually called a college diploma or training as an apprentice. So anything like chef, plumber, electrician, or maybe you are the something like the the dental assistant or dental hygienist, something like that, which only require a degree diploma. I think that's belong to skill level B. So it looks like those skill level A are for those people who have bachelor degree, and those skill level B are those who only have diploma. And skill level C is the intermediate job. So it looks like you only have high school or something like that. You don't have post-secondary education. Those like industrial butcher, truck driver, and food and beverage server, or maybe kitchen helper, something like that. We only had the high school level. Another one is the skill level D, which like the hard labor. For example, you do fruit picking, cleaning stuff, oil field worker. I think also belong to those job like housekeeping, also the landscaping, something like that. And that's belong to skill level D. And let's see what is this. For international student, I don't want to go through this one. If you are belong to this category, you can read yourself. It's more like those people who study in Canada, but most of them don't. So let's see the language requirement. It's measured in Canadian Language Benchmarks CLB you can convert the CLB into IELTS. I will show you later. The minimum language requirement for each NOC are NOC 0, you need to have CLB 6, NOC B, you need 5, NOC C, you need 4. 0 and A is NOC 6. So 0 and A is something like it require, I think, bachelor degree. B is something like diploma level, and C and D is something like high school level. So let's see what is CLB 6 means. Okay, so I searched into Google CLB equivalence of IELTS. So let's click on this one. Okay, let's see. So CLB 6 is listening 5.5 IELTS, reading 5, writing 5.5, and speaking 5.5. So which is very low. When I apply my Canadian PR with Federal Skilled Worker Program, it requires me to have at least 7 in each skill. So this is very low compared to my application. And so for the NOC-B, it's only require 5 CLB. For NOC-C and D, it's only require 4. Let's see what is CLB-5 and CLB-4. So CLB-5, you only need 5, 4, 5, 5. For CLB-6, it's only, it's for CLB-4, it only require 4.5, 3.5, 4, and 4. So to get this score, I don't think you don't even need the preparation. You just go and take the IELTS, you will get this score. 4.5, 3.5, 4, and 4 easily. Educational requirement, you have to have let's say you have to have Canadian high school diploma, or I think most of them won't have Canadian high school diploma. So most likely you will be international student. So what you need to do is you need to do your educational transcript. You need to send to ECA. You need to send the package, the transcript package to Canada, and then Canada will evaluate your qualification and send it back to you. So Canada will evaluate your educational qualification, and then they give it to you what is equivalent to Canadian standard. That way you can do it with the WES. I will show you. This one you can register the WES, World Education Service. You have to pay money for this service, and what you need to do is you need to send your transcript to WES. Then WES will give you the certificate that can be used to apply your Canadian PR, and that is called ECA report. The WES will give you ECA report. It will cost you about $250 Canadian, and it will take about 1 month to get your transcript certified, and then you will get the ECA report. So if you haven't done this one, I recommend you to do it as soon as possible. By registering in the WES, you will know what to do with this process, and it's quite straightforward. And then you need to have the settlement fund. So let's see how much you need to have. For example, here you see for one person you need to have $8,722. For 2 person, you need to have that amount. So it's very reasonable. If you move to Canada, you definitely need more than that. By reading this requirement, I'm still not clear whether we should, or the people should apply job for those 11 community, or they should wait for more update. I'm really not sure. And looks like Looks like you need to. I think it's no. I think what you need to do is you just go to indeed.ca and then you just type in those participating city or community. For example, Vernon, BC. So you can start applying job for that area already, and then you tell your employer that I want to apply permanent resident under this rural and northern immigration pilot program, and please hire me, and I want to apply this job, and I want to live in this city. I think you should. I think there's no harm you can start applying the job, because it doesn't say step by step or how to where to start and what how to say. It's never tell you step by step, so it's quite confusing. But for me, if I were you, I would start applying the job. There's no harm applying the job. And then if you get job offer and they want to hire you, then you can think about the next step. Okay, so let's see what are the community. So these are the 11 community that you can apply in job. So for me, I will apply. If I were you, I will apply the city that have more population, so that you will have more job opportunity, and you will, how to say, there will be more services or more facility available for you compared to those city which only have a few thousand population. So if I were you, I would apply the city that had more than 100,000 population. City like Sudbury. Sorry if I pronounced the city name incorrectly. I will apply Sudbury, which have 164,000 population according to 2017. And then my next one will be Thunder Bay, Ontario, which has the population of 110,000 population. And then another choice will be North Bay, Ontario. Another one will be Sault Mary, Ontario. And then for British Columbia, I'm interested to apply this one because this city, Vernon, BC, I have been there before, and it's really nice small town, and it's really beautiful place. It has so many lake and surrounded by the mountain, and it has all the shop like Walmart, Superstore, KFC, McDonald's. They have everything. For the rest of the city, I have never been there, so I have no idea how this looks like. So if I were you, I will apply those cities have more population, like Sudbury, Thunder Bay, North Bay. At the moment, I'm not sure where to start to applying this program, but based on this page, find the community, it's saying that we will be working with those community to help them recruit candidate later this year. Participating community have to meet specific application criteria. To apply to a community, detail on how to apply to community will be available later in 2019. For now, you can research the different community and find out more about them. So based on these few sentences, it looks like at the moment they are still working on it, and it will only available later in 2019. So everything is not yet ready. So what you can do for now, you can research the different community and find out more about them. So it is telling you that at the moment, what you need to do is you just find out which city you want to move according to this list. So what I will do is I come up with the city name, and I did research about those number of population. And then you can only see in Google Map how the city looks like, or in the Wikipedia how the city is located and where how they look like. So I would definitely move to the city that have more population and more closer to the big city. For example, for Ontario, the city that is close to Toronto, or for British Columbia, for I will definitely choose the city that is close to Vancouver. For the Alberta, I will definitely choose to the city that is close to either Edmonton or Calgary. For the moment, you just find out which city you are interested to move, and go to indeed.ca and find a job that is belong to the city that you want to move. For example, let's see Thunder Bay, Ontario. Let's see the job. So you will have idea what kind of job is available in the Thunder Bay, Ontario. So let's see, they require pharmacy assistant. So these are the job requirement. It's only require 1 year experience. It doesn't mention that you need to have the Canadian qualification to get this job. So I think you should be okay to apply this kind of job. I hope you find this video useful, and I will make another video if I know any update from the website. So please subscribe my channel if you haven't done so. I will see you in the next video.